Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it.
Park my car, so I am not driving. Give a round of applause for our driver, Amanda! She'll be driving us unless it's absolutely necessary to see a big city we're trying to film on sound stages. But as you can see, there's some production vehicles right over here. Again, tops of the... Oh, there's a bird! Is what we decorated to look like a cliff on an island off the coast of Costa Rica. But in order to do that, there are a lot of hands at work. A lot of people making sure that oh, sorry folks. Sorry everybody. I mentioned that mobile lab clip, or that mobile lab scene for you. I'll show you a clip from that scene right now. Take a look. Remember, this was filmed on our Olympic parking structure over by the Superstore sound stages using that mobile lab that you just saw. We've been doing here on the lot. We've been doing variations on that flash flood effect since March 15th, 1915. The day we opened the studios, we tried a similar effect. We called it the dam break at the time, which by chance is actually what I'm taking after this tour. But we accidentally flooded an area where all of our executives were standing the very first time we tried that effect. They came out of the experience soaking wet, so it's a surprise we still do it today. Well, we're moving from old Mexico to the Old West. Welcome to 6 Points, Texas. Pew, 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 pew. This is one of the oldest areas on the lot. The reason we call it 6 Points, Texas is there are 6 streets that represent 6 different towns. Now, during the silent film era, we could use all 6 of these streets for 6 completely different productions at the same exact time if we wanted to. And that's because we weren't picking up any sound. So there could be a bar brawl on one street and a sheriff arresting. It's incredible what our set... dark in there, man. Folks, remember to stay seated at all times. Car 2, please stay seated. You're so close. Just... Oh, no, that's not good, folks. Okay, for our safety, we're going to go ahead and hide behind these highly flammable gasoline tanks. The original address of that purple house was 1313 Mockingbird Lane. It's the house of the Munsters. Yeah. Now coming up over to your right, you'll see a blue house. It was originally built for the movie The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks, a great Universal throwback if you haven't seen it. It's actually the only house in the neighborhood with a real working restroom. That's right, most of these are facades. They end 5 to 10 feet after you open the front door. There's the fronts and sides of buildings. Now, with the exception of this house at the end of the screen. Now, this house at the end is currently being used for a new show named Abby, starring Neil Flynn and Natalie Morales. It's the first multi-camera sitcom in history to film entirely outside. Even their live studio audience sits outside in their backyard with them as they record episodes. It's airing on NBC right now. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. But my favorite production to ever film here on Colonial Street is the music video All Star by Smash Mouth. If you haven't seen it recently, it was filmed here, and yes, that song does hold up. Here are a few other things that are filmed.